Excuse me. Oh, I don't know what's happened to the sound.
Take some deep breaths. Of the country, beautiful Dumfries and Galloway. Jamie, how are people coping where you are?
Well, they seem to be managing okay so far. This holiday park near Castle Douglas is right in the heart of the amber warning zone. Now, according to the thermometer in our car, the temperature here this afternoon got to 29 degrees, so not really that far below some of the official high temperatures recorded elsewhere in the country so far. Still, it is worth bearing in mind that the kind of temperatures we've been talking about in Scotland are still significantly lower than the really high temperatures in parts of central and southern England, which have been covered by the red warning. But it is still a day to be careful and mindful in the heat. And I've been talking to some of the people here and in nearby Castle Douglas about how they've been trying to enjoy themselves safely. Today's been the hottest day these youngsters will have known, and their holiday memories may stay with them for a lifetime. Nearby, Paul is avoiding the extreme heat at his Yorkshire home, but the weather is reviving his own memories. His memories of the famous heatwave of 1976.
I was 13 and it was wonderful. It was good weather was never worth the warning. It was rejoiced, wasn't it? And we all went to the beach and had a great time. Now I think the world has just changed, isn't it?
Tourism's vital to the economy of rural Scotland. At this holiday park, they want to see visitors enjoy the weather responsibly.
We've got to be positive and responsible with each other and care for each other and look what's in front of us. And if it's a hot day, dress accordingly, rehydrate accordingly, look after your pets, look after your children, look after yourself.
Nearby in Castle Douglas, the heat was rising, so it was just as well dogs could stay well watered, while their masters tried to stay cool.
Plenty of water.
Plenty of water, definitely.
Plenty of water,
yes.
walk in the shade.
Yeah.
And that's us.
Inside the coffee shop, the air conditioning was keeping the temperature down.
There's a lot of people out there that are sun worshippers. I'm a bit like myself, I'm not going to lie. I'm a sun worshipper. But as I say, you just don't know how hot the sun is. You feel the effects when you come in from being out in it, not so much being in it.
But even an ice cream can only give a little relief on a day like today.
Trying to stay in the shade as much as we can. It's just very conscious of how dangerous it can be.
Make sure that you take enough liquid on so you don't get any headaches and things like that. It's nice to enjoy the sun, but in moderation, make sure you get the cream on, keep yourself safe.
The simple beauty of the countryside can disguise the real risks of hot weather, but it seems even the sheep here know how important it is to stay hydrated. Jamie McIver, reporting Scotland, near Castle Douglas.
Well, as Jamie learned around Castle Douglas there, most people are taking their own precautions to stay safe in the sun. But as temperatures soar to levels we're unused to during the Scottish summer, there is still a threat to health and the services we rely on. Hope Webb has more on the serious side to the searing heat.
Portobello looked like Portofino in the sunshine today. Those seeking out the sun enjoyed keeping cool in the water and playing on the sand. But soaring temperatures have prompted health warnings. We're being told to keep hydrated by drinking lots of water and stay in the shade while applying sun cream.
When it starts to get warmer, you sweat more, so you lose more water. If it starts losing control and the temperature starts to go up, you can become dizzy, you can become dehydrated, and all of these things will then lead on to, if they're not corrected, to eventually succumbing to heat exhaustion.
Meanwhile, the staff at Edinburgh's Cat and Dog Home have been working hard to make the animals in their care comfortable. They've been feeding them frozen treats and keeping them hydrated. And owners may have to adapt their routines to protect their pets from the heat.
If you're not willing to put your hand or your bare foot onto a tarmac, grass or sand, please don't take your dog out there and put them on it there as well. Their paws are extremely sensitive. Think about when you're walking your dog. Make sure you're doing that in the cooler part of the day. It might mean they have less walks for the next day or two, but going out in that heat, you could end up actually taking your dog or cat to the vet.
On the Southern Railway line speed restrictions are in place on ScotRail trains until this evening to avoid potential damage to the tracks. Earlier, the heat caused an electrical fault on the line between Glasgow Queen Street and Hindland. Scottish Water has urged customers to be as efficient as possible with their water use.
Over the last 2 weekends, we've been producing an extra 100 million litres of water every day just to keep up with demand. And so we're asking our customers to be sensible about the use of water that they have, particularly in gardens.
It's all precautionary steps that will carry into tomorrow as temperatures are predicted to rise again.
Edinburgh is often referred to as the Athens of the North, and today it is only 2 degrees cooler than the Greek capital. The difference is Scotland, and some would say its people, are not built to deal regularly with this type of heat. Hope Webb, reporting Scotland, Edinburgh.
So where were today's hotspots in Scotland? Well, Gillian Smart, as you can see, has paid us an early visit to tell us. Hi there, Gillian. Busy day for you, obviously.
Yes,
indeed. Where are we looking then as these hotspots, and what kind of temperatures are we looking at?
Well, Aboyne in Aberdeenshire was our hotspot today, 31.3 Celsius. We also got 31 in Edinburgh, and Lookers in Fife sneaked away 31 as well, but we're just pipped at the post by Aboyne. So we haven't broken that overall Scotland record of 32.9 Celsius, but that is a record for that station at Aboyne. It's the highest temperature ever recorded there. So I think we'll see quite a few stations across Scotland breaking their local records today. And the highest temperatures have been across southern, central and eastern parts, where of course we still have that amber warning from the Met Office for extreme heat, and that's valid throughout tonight and throughout the day tomorrow as well.
So hot today, and it's looking like it could be even hotter tomorrow.
It certainly could be. The pressure pattern we have, it's high pressure that's been allowing this heat to build. It's shifting slightly eastwards, allowing us to funnel in that very hot air from the continent into England and Wales again, but increasingly into eastern Scotland tomorrow. So anywhere from the borders, the Edinburgh area, up into Fife, and again inland Aberdeenshire could see 32, perhaps 33 Celsius. And the average for this time of year, only 18 or 19, so really remarkable temperatures.
Yeah, absolutely. That really puts it into context, doesn't it? Okay, but you will have a full forecast for us later on in the programme.
I will indeed.
Okay, we'll see you then. Thanks, Gillian. Well, it should be said that not everyone in Scotland has been sweltering in the summer sun today. If you live in Lerwick, you'll have enjoyed a dreich and considerably cooler start to the week, with temperatures hovering at around 14 degrees. While, as we said, 30 degrees is widely predicted for parts of Scotland tomorrow, Shetland can expect some bright spells at a high of around 15.
Well, at the minute I think we could do with a little bit of sun. Certainly no that kind of heat that we're suffering this week, because up here we're not used to that kind of weather.
Compared to London, where I'm from at the moment, it's like chalk and cheese, so. But it's what you expect.
We're used to it because we live here, so it's just sad that we've not really had a summer.
So I'm here where my daughter lives, and I just love this temperature, so it's just fine for me.
Okay, to other news now, and the SNP have said the Prime Minister